Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Lingfield Park here on Friday. It is March the 30th, 2018. I'm going to look at all the races on today's program from Lingfield. It's the all-weather championship day, and it's an excellent card of races. We have 7 races to look at, so let's get on to it. And remember to join me here tomorrow on YouTube for my Dubai World Cup preview. It's going to be an excellent day from Maidan, so join me here on YouTube for that. But let's get to the all-weather championships. Starting off with race number 1, from Lingfield, the 130. It's the Sunbets All-Weather Championship Apprentice Handicap, Class 2 Apprentice Handicap, going for a purse of $67,500. That's in the American currency, so don't get confused. This race is for 4-year-olds and upwards, rated 81 to 100. Field of 14 horses, going the 1,400-meter trip or 7 furlongs on the all-weather poly track. My top pick in this race, I like the number 10 horse, Take the Helm. Gonna go 10-1-14 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 10-1-14 TriCast trifecta. Top pick number 10, Take the Helm. Adam McNamara is on this Pride Man, trained 5-year-old gelding by Monsieur Bond. Sources had one start in the last 11 months. That one start came the 12th of March, so about 2 weeks ago now, at Chelmsford. 1,600 meters, 1 mile in Class 3 handicap. Sort finished 4th by 3 lengths. High weight that day of 133 pounds. Wide trip. Just needed that race, I think. Really didn't get the good closing kick. I think second off the layoff, coming here to Lingfield with this horse that had some great success in the past. I do think this horse should run well. Start before the 26th of April of 2017 at Lingfield. 1 mile, 1,600 meters, Class 3 handicap. This horse finished second by half length that day. Again, closed up well at the end, just missed, but it was a very respectable run. It wasn't bad at all. And then the 14th of April at Lingfield, the 7 furlongs in this race last year. Horse finished 4th by length that day. Had a horrible post draw, but for where this horse came from that post draw to get 4th was pretty remarkable. But today with a better post draw from the 5 barrier, with a better rider, I think, not just the rider from last year, but I do think this horse will run well here today. I like this horse's chances, and at 10-1, watch out. So to recap my bets for today's first race from Lingfield, the 130, it's the Apprentice All-Weather Championship. Gonna go with the number 10 horse, Take the Helm. Gonna go 10-1-14 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 2, the 2 o'clock from Lingfield. It is the Betway All-Weather Marathon Championship Condition Stakes. Class 2 conditions race, going for a purse of $200,000. It's 4-year-olds and upwards here. Field of 9 horses, going the distance of ground of 3,200 meters or 2 miles on the all-weather poly track. My top pick in this race, my best bet of the day is going to be the 2 horse Funny Kid. I do think he should run well. Going to go 265 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 265 TriCast trifecta. Top pick number 2, Funny Kid. 5-year-old horse by Lemon Drop Kid, who's known for winning the 1999 Belmont Stakes here in New York at Belmont Park. But Maxime Guillon is on this one for Christophe Furland, who trains this one. This horse has 1 star in the United Kingdom. That came the 15th of January, so back in January. He hasn't started since then, so it's a 2.5 month layoff or about. 2 miles into 16, 3,300 meters in Class 2 conditions race. Trial for this race. He finished second by a neck that day at 8-1. I backed this horse, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. He closed up well. He just missed at the end, but it wasn't a bad outing. I think with a little bit of a break, he should definitely get the distance. I do think his races in France were a little bit against tougher horses, and he should run well against these horses. But his start before came in France at Deauville, 20th of November. A fast ground, 1.5 miles, 2,400 meters in a handicap. He won by 1/4 lengths, and from a wide poster with high weight, he really had a hell of a turn of foot at the end. It was a great race. And then a shunty on the all-weather, mile and a quarter, on the turf course, a shunty, a mile and a quarter in a claim race. He finished 3rd by 3/4 length. The wide poster, a high weight. He really never got into it, but I think with 131 pounds facing these quality horses today, he should run well. So watch out for him. So to recap my bets for the second, the 2 o'clock from Lingfield, it's the all-weather marathon championship. Gonna go with the 2 horse Funny Kid. Gonna go 265 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 3 from Maidan. The third race, the 230. It is the Fillies Mares Championship Condition Stakes, the all-weather Fillies Mares. It's Class 2 Fillies conditions, going for a purse of $202,500. It's 4-year-olds and upwards. Fillies Mares only. Field of 13 horses, going the 1,400 meter trip or 7 furlongs on the all-weather poly track. My top pick in this race, gonna go to the 11 horse Summer Icon. Gonna go 11.63 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 11.63 TriCast trifecta. Top pick number 11, Summer Icon. Breaking from barrier number 5. It's 5-1 here. Charlie Bishop is on this Mick Cannon trained 5-year-old mare by 60's Icon. This horse's most recent outing came the 10th of March, so 2 weeks ago now, nearly 3 weeks ago now. That came at Wolverhampton, 7 furlongs and a later Wilferno. This horse finished second by 2 1/4 lengths behind Second Thought, who was the favorite and ran a hell of a race, and in fact is running later in the card. But this horse was just second best, wasn't catching that great horse that day. Before that, this horse ran at Lingfield 27th of February, locally. 1 mile, 16 meters, Class 2 field conditions. She finished second by a half length. She closed up well at the end. She just missed in the field of 5 horses, but she had a great turn of foot. And then first off, a little bit of a layoff of 6 weeks at Kempton. 7 furlongs, 14 meters, Class 3 handicap. Horse finished 6th by 3.5 lengths. High weight. The Kempton races tend to be, you have to like Kempton to win at Kempton, I have to say. And this horse didn't really do well there. Really never quickened up, but it just wasn't her day to win. But her Lingfield races in her form guide have been the better races. She's come back here today. She should run well. Watch out for this horse. So to recap my bets for the third from Lingfield, the 230, gonna go with the 11 horse Summer Icon, gonna go 11-6-3 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 4 from Lingfield, the fourth race. The 305, it is the all-weather sprint championship. It's Class 2 conditions race, going for a purse of $202,500. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 9 horses, going the 1,200-meter trip or 6 furlongs on the all-weather poly track. My top pick in this race, I like the number 4 horse, Gifted Master. Gonna go 419 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 419 TriCast trifecta. Top pick number 4, Gifted Master. 9-2. James Doyle's on this Hugo Palmer trained 5-year-old gelding by Kodiak. This horse's most recent outing, he hasn't run since the 18th of November. That came at Lingfield on the all-weather locally. 6 furlongs at a Class 1 listed stakes. He won that day by 1.5 lengths, and from a wide post draw from the 12 barrier with high weight, it's very impossible to win from that. It's impossible, shall I say, to win from that outside post draw with heavy weight, but he didn't. He had a great turn of foot. He's been on the sideline since, but I don't think that should be a problem, because if you look at his races in 2017 over the turf, he's run against some tougher horses, I must say. Start before came out 13th of October in Newmarket. Good ground, 14 meters, 7 furlongs in the Group 2 Challenge Stakes. He finished 8th by 18 lengths. Lamata, who won that day, is a great horse. Nobody was catching him that day in those lower group quality horses. But this horse really weakened out of it. The horses that day were a little bit better. And then before that, the 26th of August at the Newmarket, 6 furlongs in Class 1 listed stakes. Horse won by nose, quickened up nicely, very easy victory. And then he won before that Doncaster in a conditions race very easily. He last year, about a year ago, he ran in the Godolphin Mile at Maidan on World Cup night, where he finished 9th by 24 lengths on a wet fast going. I don't think the dirt was real to his liking, but I think coming here sprinting on a race course this horse had a great success on. He should run well. 9-2. I know it's not the best price, but you're gonna have to take it in the spot, so watch out. So to recap my bets for the fourth, the 305 from Lingfield, it's the all-weather sprint championship. Gonna go with the number 4 horse, Gifted Master. Gonna go 419 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 5, the 340 from Lingfield. The 340, it's a 3-year-old all-weather championship stakes. It's Class 2 conditions, going for a purse of $202,500. It's for 3-year-olds only. Field of 10 horses, going the distance of ground of 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs on the all-weather poly track. Top pick in this race, I like the number 7 horse, Hellevitin. Hopefully I said that right, and probably not, but pardon that. I'm going to go 739 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 739 TriCast trifecta. Top pick number 7 here. Breaking from barrier number 1, 20-1 here. Charlie Bishop is on this one from McCannon, and this 3-year-old Colt by Swiss Spirit. This is the kind of race that I wouldn't be surprised if any of the 3 horses I have in my TriCast win, because it's just a very wide open race. This is going to be the upset race of the day, I think. But this horse is 20-1. I do think he has a good shot to win. His most recent outing came 2 weeks ago now, the 7th of March here at Lingfield. 6 furlongs, Class 3 Class 3 handicap. He finished 3rd by 3 lengths and had a high weight that day of 131 pounds. Just kind of really couldn't get a good closing kick, kind of weakened out of it. It just wasn't his day to win with that weight. I think here, with a little bit of a better post run, with a quicker pace, this horse can get a good closing kick today. But start before the 10th of February at Lingfield, 6 furlongs in a Class 2 handicap. He finished 3rd by 1 3/4 lengths. Field of 4 horses again. He had high weight as the favorite and just just couldn't get a good closing kick, but it was a little bit of a better race than the start before, start after, excuse me. And then start 4 at Kempton, 6 furlongs in a Class 4 handicap. He won by 3 3/4 lengths. High weight didn't affect his horse of 138 pounds. He just liked that course and really won easy. And then before that, 17th of January, first off layoff at Lingfield, 6 furlongs, Class 3 handicap. He finished second by half length. Closed up well, just missed, but it wasn't a bad run. He's run well in some parts this year. He's due for a big race, and I do think he'll do it here. Watch out at 20-1 for this one. But like I said, he could do it. But I do think some other horses in my TriCast can maybe do it also. So like I said, it's a very wide open race. So to recap my bets for the 5th from Lingfield, the 340. It's the 3-year-old all-weather championship. Gonna go with the number 7 horse. Gonna go 739 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 6, the 410 from Lingfield. The 410, it's the all-weather mile championships. It's Class 2 conditions race going for a purse of $202,500. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 11 horses going the 1,600-meter trip or 1 mile on the all-weather poly track. Top pick in this race, I like the number 10 horse, Second Thought. I'm going to go 10-1-4 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 10-1-4, TriCast trifecta, top pick number 10. Second Thought, 7-5 here. James Doyle's on this William Haggis train, 4-year colt by Kodiak. I know this horse is favorite, but I do think he should run well. His most recent outing came on the 10th of March. Came out Wolverhampton, 7 furlongs in the Lady Warfarna. This horse won by 2 1/4 lengths. Ryan Moore rode this horse that to a great race, 73 cents to the dollar's favorite. It just quickened up nicely, just had a very easy victory. The horse, second place finisher, Summer Icon, is the horse I picked in an earlier race, who was definitely second best that day. Wasn't catching this horse, who had an incredible run. The Lady Warfarna run was great. Before that, the 22nd November at Kempton, 1 mile, 600 meters, Class 1 listed stakes. This horse won by half length. That was the last time Doyle rode this horse, and again, this horse just closed up well and had a great turn of foot that day. Took very good advantage of that 3-furlong stretch there. And then October the 7th at Ascot, Yielding Ground, 6 furlongs in the Beto Stakes, Group 3 Beto Stakes. This horse finished 5th by 5 3/4 lengths. Against a little bit tougher horses that day on wet ground. He really never got into it, but his all-weather races are are the best races in his life. He ran the 3-year-old all-weather race last year, championship race here last year, and he won by half length and destroyed the field. Very easy victory. He likes the surface. He likes the all-weather. Watch out for him at 7-5. So to recap my bets for the 6th from Lingfield, the 410, it's the all-weather mile championship. Gonna go with the number 10 horse, Second Thought. Gonna go 10-1-4 in the TriCast to the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 7 from Lingfield. The 7th race, the 440. It is the featured. It's the all-weather middle distance stakes. It's Class 2 conditions race going for a purse of $270,000. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards here. Field of 10 horses going the 2,000-meter trip or 1 mile and 1/4, 1 lap around the all-weather Lingfield surface. My top pick in this race, I like the number 5 horse, Mr. Owen. Gonna go 5-10-9 in the TriCast of the trifecta. 5-10-9 TriCast trifecta. Top pick number 5, Mr. Owen. Qatar Racing Limited owned. David Simcock trained. Ocean Murphy gets leg up on the 6-year-old horse by Invisible Spirit. This horse's most recent run came on the 24th of February. That came here at Lingfield, a mile and a quarter in the Group 3 Winter Derby Stakes, or Winter Derby, shall I say, since I'm an American. This horse won that day by head, but due to interference this horse had that day, kind of drifting in the stretch, this horse was demoted to second, and the winner, the second place finished Master of World, became the winner. Who was actually running back in this race. Jamie Spencer rode that horse that day, Mr. Owen, and he didn't ride the best of races. He just really couldn't keep a straight course. But I think getting Ocean Murphy back on this horse, who collected with some very nice races with this horse, I do think this horse should run a lot better. That particular weekend, I believe Ocean Murphy was in Dubai to ride in the Middle East. I believe in Bahrain or actually in Qatar to ride in those big races. That's why he didn't ride this horse in the Winter Derby, where this horse got a disaster trip. But before that, Ocean Murphy rode this horse the 5th of February, Wolverhampton, mile and 8th, 18 meters in the Class 2 conditions race. This horse had a decent second place finish by 3/4 length. Couldn't catch the winner at the end, but ran well off a layoff. And then before that, in France at Deauville, December the 16th, 7.5 furlongs, 1,500 meters in the listed stakes. Horse won by 1 3/4 lengths, quickened up nicely and destroyed the field that day. Very easy victory. this horse should definitely get the distance, gets a good poster on the 6th barrier, regular rider back up. Watch out for this horse. So to recount my bets for the 7th from Lingfield, the 440, gonna go with the 5 horse, Mr. Owen, gonna go 5-10-9 in the tricast of the trifecta. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections, and join me tomorrow here on YouTube for my Dubai World Cup night preview video, and join me for my Florida Derby preview video here on YouTube also. Good luck, everybody.